them. I'm excited to see how this plays out and who continues on, because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. There's only going to be a handful of players left afterwards, and we still got so much more action, though. Even as fast-paced and crazy as it is, it's going to be a long ride.
Oh yeah, no, this is going to be very exciting to see how this all works out between these two. I mean, like, so Adachi, Yosuke versus the Seth High. Raiden qualified for this top 8 off of beating Dante Thomas in a very nail-biter set, huge nail-biter set, and it was fantastic to see. But Seth versus Adachi, in my opinion, is a little rough. You know, the EX thrust, 9 frames, 3/4 screen.
Baby.
It punishes a Zeodyne, which in the air minus like 15 or so. If
Just
not,
enough.
Yeah, it's like minus 10 to minus 15, something like that. The dust loop changes every day. But so you have just that EX thrust just connecting, and will just explode Adachi for that, especially with Ray's team, because of the fact that Hyde is one of Seth's like better partners. Like, it was one of the best, like along with 9, but then, you know, Yumi came out when I kind of like upset the balance, as we can see. But with just the Seth side of things, like, you get so much options against Adachi. The Yosuke side, I can't really speak for. I imagine it's going to be a little bit annoying because Yosuke likes having those like fast air buds. Seth also has some fast air buds and can really contest each other in the air at times.
Because like they're both some of the fastest characters in the game. Like Yosuke, that run speed is just like unstoppable, right?
Oh yeah.
Him and Ruby are zooming, but you know, Seth is right there with him.
Yeah.
With that kind of ability, so it's just gonna be one of those matches of just like they're just flying around, maybe call an assist to see what tags first, who can create at least a little bit of that. Because there's also not a lot of life on either team. That's also like the spooky part, because obviously Yosuke made a paper. A little bit stronger paper after some good buffs and changes, but Seth is in the same boat. They are twigs, and they snap when you just give them a gentle pat in the back. So it's going to be one of those, they don't want to be in a situation where they have to block, or even just like avoid a sandwich at all costs, because it is just so detrimental to even risk getting hit by just even a basic combo. Can just put a huge dent in the team.
The health value changes, like in one of the later patches of the game, definitely helped Yosuke a ton. It's going from this where it used to be the light characters were 14k, every other character was 16k, and then you have like a couple of 18ks here and there, and then you have Walled and Taker with the only 2 20k health values. Now they changed it up a little bit. They said, you know what, everybody, all the normal people, like all the 16Ks get 17K, the 14s go to 16, and so on. So effectively, Yosuke, while also getting like some buffs here and there, got an additional 2,000 health. Which doesn't sound like a lot for BBTAG. That's like, oh, like the basics of it, like the beginning of like a combo. But like that adds up whenever your like average damage is around this like 6K area, going from dying in like one combo and a combo with a super, or like, you know, just these 2 openings, to having like requiring at least like 2 more, like, or another one, or like just being able to scramble a little bit more with one of the fastest characters in the game. You love it. See it.
Anything to give you just one more chance, even if it's the hard chance being put into a bad situation, whatever the case, you can at least, as long as you can keep a second character, as long as you can have a second character to meet them and have ability to call assists and burst and all the situations, it means so much. And you're going to see a lot of people, you know, that's the big focus of when you're playing a game like this, is just team management, health management. Let's get into it. HEADPAT HOMIES with ROX repping NOZO. Let's do it. Home is going to start out already at first on right side, and a nice sandwich here, but good defense after that burst.
Yeah, definitely was looking with that heat riser, try to go first, like, see, are you going to push block me? Because otherwise I can just go for it. Like, I can just go for that throw, get that TRM. But, you know, multiple will be played. Raiden definitely is going to be playing this neutral game from full screen. Going to call these orbs and then just run at it.
Okay, already solid Lux there on the moonsaults, just waiting it out. Backdash avoid for the 2C. And first, significant hit going to Raiden. Is going to get a small knockdown here and set it up with the amazing assist package that Hyde delivers.
Oh, nice. Use that 2B from ROX. He's very on point with it. Oh, but the, wow. Hyde just coming in and getting the tail trigger. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be a counter hit on that baited DP. This should kill without metering. Yeah, absolutely.
I like that just empty jump delay way ROX threw out a lot of little reversals in the top 24 qualifier to get into the top 8. It's always good to kind of play that check. Earlier on, people want to do like a reversal and say, hey, don't forget, I am not scared. Do that kind of thing, just like there, gets called out, and there should be some great air with that 2 meters available if Raiden wants to cash out or maybe just waiting for that next hit to finish the job. Yeah,
this is going to be a flat 10K and then going into this lucky situation. Oh!
There it is. Beautiful setup to that. The layers after the cross-up, getting a great active switch into immediate hit super. Beautifully done. Raiden taking game number 1.
Yeah. Also just a really clean mix-up like that. That's hard to block.
That's so messed up. It's, oh my goodness. I mean, Seth is one of those characters whose assists like might not be the best, but they just make sandwiches.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
So good at making auto sandwiches and putting these crazy mix-ups on deck, and then you add that to Hyde, who's got the range, who's got some great fires, and you have ways to just cash out on that orb that gets set out by Seth.
Yeah, for people who don't know about the Seth orb interaction, like if you set that up and then Seth doesn't get hit, regardless of if your partner's getting hit, that still won't go off. So works out. Uses the EX thrust to create this full screen sandwich, goes for the throw. That was speed running tactics coming out here. Like my goodness. So now Raiden has to deal with the Adachi. As Adachi, I can tell you, it's a solo matchup. This is gonna be a little bit rough.
Already having to pop the resonance, not gonna get a lot from it here, and still stuck in the corner. Raiden content on just kind of waiting this out. Has the range and the normal to make do, but switches out to Seth. I like that incremental ability. Make sure that Adachi can't catch.
Yeah, well, I like that decision for ROX to try to just go for that E-Riser just to get push him out, get that kind of block going. And now EX thrust for the mix-up once more. No swap. Might go for this on this time. Gets caught with a low and tag into the high. EX Rekkas are going to take you for a ride. Gets the orb pressure started. Tried to contest it, but no dice. Nice pressure, but the good reversal out.
Yeah, worked out for ROX. A little bit more. Nice cross, immediate burst. No bait or punish on that. Raiden was still a good lead, but there is the Persona call. Gonna allow so much damage sent to BZO, but a good push block to prevent anything more from coming from it.
Oh, that's super punishable close range, ROX. They're a little too comfy with it, and now Raiden's gonna be going up 2-0.
Yeah, maybe expecting like a push block, because Persona, if you push block against a Persona player when it's out, it'll push the character out itself, but Izanagi would have stayed there and kept it safe, but I like that just the patient block from Raiden, who's now up 2-0, cleanly looking to eliminate ROX at 7th place. First hit, going with that meter, that EX thrust, so powerful, so fast, so dangerous. Now in the corner, here comes the pressure, nice block on the low, but it's still more to come.
Yeah, like you got 3 characters to block at that point. You got that Hyde, you got Zeb, you got his orb. Oh, but nice, good use of the burst. You gotta be able to contest like in that situation. You have to be very picky on when you burst. Okay, you gotta be able to get this EX starter, and now Hyde whiffs, but Yosuke punishes.
That was great decision there. ROX covering her bases, finding some good damage here, and Yosuke not a highest damage character, but so good at creating these fast sandwiches, getting some good mixes here, and good at getting these hits.
Yeah, so this team is one of the ones that does not have air blockable DP, so anytime you get into that BZO dive, if you just jump in the air, the only threat is going to be the mix-up that follows after from Yosuke, but it's nothing going to be. The CC is burnt because of the activation there. Very unfortunate on the side of Raiden, but ROX does it.
Going nice. Gamble's had a clean block on with that cross up with the moonsault last second. Gonna get some good damage there. The burst, well done. No assist available for Raiden to get that Hyde in to put pressure on. And the reversal uppercut catching ROX up back in with Adachi. This is a close one here already with 100 seconds left on the clock.
This may go into rampage time, depending on how the players are feeling. If they want to go fast, they want to go slow. You went for the EX Rekka again. My man's is crazy.
And calling out nice CC into the CC super. Gonna get some damage. Gonna go into the second one. Off of Adachi to finish the job. Blam! Nicely done, and now it's all down to Hyde by himself, who is a great solo character. Oh, the trade afterwards, the disrespect.
Oh, the lockdown, but yeah, no real threat of the Hyde. The J is a little bit rough on the edges, but does not need it after just baiting out the super. Yeah, just gonna call the multiplay, keep it simple.
Yeah, dangerous to go for that reversal, and ROX was ready, but you know, Hyde is a character that benefits so well off of resonance because all the normals chip. If you get put in block string from high, you are going to take so much incremental damage just from sitting there and blocking it out. So I was fully expecting RAIDEN to just go in, pepper some pressure. As soon as you see like the push block, maybe I'd go for like the EX orbital, throw out like the fireball and get in, keep that chip going. But hey.
Yeah, it's definitely like you have to just find that opening to like, start your chip empire. But was not able to work out. But ROX, no fear in this woman, just going right into that button, saying, all right, this is my turn. Gets the safe jump with the 6P, the PZO9, because of the fact that he was not able to jump that all jail. She gets that setup too. It's a very strong team.
Yes, we put a good burst there from RAIDEN because ROX used so much resources to keep it going. Oh, good reversal, catching back into the side, setting up a hard unblockable, and the pressure is on as RAIDEN is getting all this damage here and going to get a nice setup as well.
Oh yeah, goes for the restand too. Oh, unfortunate that JP does not connect. That was supposed to be a restand into just steal a corner 50-50. But nice use that 6P. Another 5P just to really lock down and RAIDEN out of the pressure and starts his own. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, the EX goes so far. Able to get everything started here. Command throw.
Yeah, look at that extension really nicely. And the screen to punish. This is not enough to take Yosuke down, and the drop doesn't really help, but advantage right now is huge. The run through into the thrust. It's a 5C, the full combo off of there.
Yeah, 5C, that could be some people's first time seeing it, because that 5C, if you combo into that on stand, like it actually combos. It's not just an only overhead.
It's very rare to see, but super cool just because you have those like standing animations they can put to throw over ROX. Wait a minute. It's going to get some started here. During this resonance, got to catch out soon because it's almost over, so it's going to get the claw flash. Get that knockdown. Let's see what the mix-up is at.
Just try to use that multiple blade, just really try to call out these hit airs. Yeah, oh yeah, that's one of the good things about low to the ground with multiple blade is the fact that you just go for it. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, push block, that was great. And that's dead. The immediate cross off the throw.
Yeah, you can tell in that scenario, normally BZO9, and depending on like how it hits, normally you'll the opponent end up blocking it, but if they start trying to get those ones afterwards, just switch block them in and it's all the way active.
Oh, gets a hit. With the orb available, he's gonna get so much bar here. Should see it cancel rises, super catch out damage. It's gonna keep that resonance sitting pretty. So it's going to mean the next hit from RAIDEN can finish the job, whatever it is. Nice push block on the two.
Oh yeah, just like that with the air-to-air working out. RAIDEN will be taking it over ROX. Good showing for ROX. She did a fantastic job being all the way up into this top 8. But RAIDEN just played really well.
Super good.